LIED Sweet Tea Lunsford, a dynamic presence on Bravo's reality television series Married to Medicine, has officially announced her departure from the show after 2 impactful seasons. The news, shared through her social media platforms and confirmed by sources close to the production, marks the end of a bold and unapologetic chapter in the Atlanta-based reality franchise that blends high-stakes drama with the lives of accomplished Black professionals navigating marriage, motherhood, and medicine. Sweet Tea, as she is affectionately known to fans, joined the cast in season 11 of Married to Medicine, stepping into a cast already rich with personalities, from seasoned veterans like Dr. Jackie Walters and Dr. Heavenly Kimes to newer additions such as Dr. Contessa Metcalf and Toya Bush-Harris. Her entrance was nothing short of electrifying. With her signature bold fashion, unfiltered commentary, and deep roots in Atlanta's social circles, Sweet Tea quickly became a standout figure, praised by some for her authenticity and criticized by others for her confrontational style. Born and raised in Georgia, LIED Lunsford built a reputation as a savvy entrepreneur and community advocate long before stepping in front of the cameras. She has been involved in various ventures, including real estate and wellness initiatives, and is known for her strong presence in philanthropy and social justice causes. Her nickname, Sweet Tea, is a nod to Southern hospitality, but as fans quickly learned, her demeanor is anything but passive. The moniker, ironically, contrasts with her fiery personality and willingness to speak her mind, even when it stirs controversy. Her addition to Married to Medicine was seen by many as a strategic move by Bravo to inject fresh energy into the series, which had seen shifts in cast dynamics and ratings over the years. Sweet Tea's storyline centered not only on her personal life but also on her relationship with her fiancé, Dr. Quentin Tabb, a successful anesthesiologist whose professional status placed him squarely within the show's central theme of medicine and marriage. Their engagement brought a new layer of romantic tension and familial drama, particularly as they navigated blending families and managing differing expectations about wedding planning, finances, and public scrutiny. Over the course of 2 seasons, Sweet Tea became known for her memorable one-liners, fierce loyalty to her inner circle, and willingness to confront conflict head-on. Whether she was clashing with castmates over perceived slights, defending her choices in relationships, or standing up for what she believed was right, her presence was consistently felt. Some of the most talked about moments included a heated exchange with Dr. Heavenly Kimes during a group dinner, where issues of respect and boundaries came to the forefront, and a vulnerable conversation with Dr. Jackie Walters about overcoming personal trauma and the importance of mental health. Behind the scenes, sources suggest that Sweet Tea's decision to leave was mutual and amicable. While Bravo has not issued an official statement, insiders indicate that both the network and the star felt it was the right time to part ways. According to a production associate, LIED brought a lot of energy and authenticity to the show. But after 2 seasons, everyone agreed it was time to let her story arc conclude naturally and open the door for new dynamics. In her own words, shared in a heartfelt Instagram post, Sweet Tea expressed gratitude for the opportunity. "Being a part of Married to Medicine has been a wild, beautiful, and eye-opening journey," she wrote. "I came in with no filter, with my truth, and with the intention to show the world who LIED Lunsford really is, flaws, fire, and all. I've grown, I've learned, and I've stood my ground. This chapter is closing, but my story is far from over." She went on to emphasize that her departure was not due to any behind-the-scenes feuds or fallout with cast members, a common narrative in reality TV exits. "There's no drama, no shade, just a season of life coming to an end. I respect every woman on that show, even the ones I didn't always see eye to eye with. We're all complex, we're all human." Sweet Tea's exit leaves a noticeable void in the Married to Medicine ensemble. Her ability to command attention, challenge the status quo, and spark conversation brought a different flavor to the series, one that resonated with a segment of the audience that appreciated her refusal to conform to expectations of how a Black woman should behave on television. In a landscape where reality stars are often criticized for performative personas, Sweet Tea was frequently praised for her rawness and lack of pretense. Moreover, her presence contributed to broader conversations about representation. Married to Medicine has long been celebrated for showcasing successful Black women in high-achieving careers, a rarity in mainstream reality television. Sweet Tea, while not a medical professional herself, was closely tied to that world through her relationship with Dr. Tab and her own advocacy work in health and wellness. Her inclusion expanded the definition of who belongs in this narrative, reminding viewers that the medicine in the show's title extends beyond doctors to include the entire ecosystem of support, partnership, and community that surrounds them. As the series moves into its next phase, speculation is already swirling about potential new cast members and storylines. With Sweet Tea's departure, the door is open for fresh voices and new conflicts. Some fans are hopeful that the show will continue to diversify its cast, bringing in women from different professional backgrounds or regions to keep the dynamic evolving. Others worry that losing a polarizing but compelling figure like Sweet Tea could dull the show's edge. For her part, LaTocha Lunsford shows no signs of slowing down. As fans reflect on her time on the show, many are revisiting her most iconic moments, the tearful conversation about her journey to self-worth, the fierce defense of her relationship choices, the laughter shared during lighter group outings. These moments, woven together, paint a portrait of a woman unafraid to be seen, fully, loudly, and truthfully. The legacy of Sweet Tea on Married to Medicine will likely be debated for seasons to come. Was she a disruptor or a truth teller? A source of chaos or a catalyst for growth? The answer, perhaps, lies in the eye of the beholder. But one thing is certain, her presence shifted the energy of the show, and her departure marks the end of a bold experiment in representation and realness. In the world of reality television, where exits are often shrouded in mystery and speculation, Sweet Tea's graceful bow-out stands out. She didn't leave in a storm of controversy or with a cryptic social media post. Instead, she chose to close the chapter with gratitude, clarity, and dignity, qualities that, ironically, may have been overshadowed by her more dramatic moments on screen. As Married to Medicine prepares for its next season, producers face the challenge of filling the space left by a woman who, love her or not, was impossible to ignore. Will the show find another voice as unapologetically bold? Will the cast dynamics shift in unexpected ways? Only time will tell. For LaTocha Sweet Tea Lunsford, the future is wide open. Free from the constraints of reality TV storylines and edit rooms, she now has the opportunity to define herself on her own terms, beyond the soundbites, beyond the drama, beyond the nickname. And if her journey on Married to Medicine proved anything, it's that she's more than capable of doing exactly that. In the end, Sweet Tea wasn't just a cast member. She was a moment. A reflection of a cultural shift toward embracing multifaceted Black womanhood in all its complexity. Her time on the show may have been short, but her impact will linger, not just in the memories of fans, but in the broader conversation about who gets to tell their story, and how. As the credits roll on her Married to Medicine journey, one thing is clear, LaTocha Lunsford isn't disappearing. She's evolving. And wherever she goes next, you can bet she'll be serving truth, straight up, no sugar. The production of Season 11 reportedly began in early 2024, with cast members spotted filming in and around Atlanta, Georgia, the show's longtime home base. Fans have seen social media posts and paparazzi photos featuring cast members in various stages of filming, often dressed in glamorous attire and gathering at upscale locations, signaling that the drama is once again heating up. One of the key draws of Married to Medicine has always been its core ensemble of intelligent, driven women who are not only successful in their medical or healthcare careers but also unafraid to speak their minds. Season 11 will see the R.
content.